Hey guys, Mrs.Roopa here. I hope you had a chance to listen to the lesson that we did yesterday on the 13 colonies, the Patriots, and the Loyalists. Before we jump into our lesson on a very special patriot during this time, we're going to do a little bit of a review, okay? So we're going to start. This picture right here was one that we used yesterday. It is a picture of the 13 colonies. So before the United States was the United States, it was just 13 colonies, and we know that a colony is a place that is owned by another country. And in this case, the country that owned the 13 colonies was Britain, okay? So we also learned that there are two groups that were really involved in the 13 colonies and during this time, and that is the Patriots and the Loyalists. So the Patriots, remember, did not like the British rule at all. The Loyalists, they were like, we're not going to mess with the British. It's fine. We don't want to get in any trouble. Okay. So that is where we left off yesterday. Today, I wanted to talk about a man named Paul Revere. And Paul Revere, as you can see right here in this picture, was a patriot. And he was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm going to show you that on the map. Boston is actually the capital of Massachusetts, and it sits right here in the purple. Okay, and Boston was a very big place for the Patriots. There were a lot of that group in that area. So a little bit about Paul Revere. He was a silversmith, okay? And it's just what it sounds. So his job, he made different things out of silver, and he was very, very good at his job. Aside from that, he was very active in the Patriots group. So what does that mean? You guys know? If he was in the Patriots group, that means he did not like the British rule at all, okay? Also, another thing, he was a very fast horse rider. So if the town was under attack, Paul would jump on his horse, run through the town, ride through the town, and warn everybody that an attack was coming, okay? Also, during this time, the people really, really like to drink tea. Have you guys ever had tea before? In this time, they like to drink tea during any time of the year, not just during winter when you need something hot to warm you up. They loved it during the spring, summer, whatever, whenever they wanted it. The British knew that, and so they made the price of tea very, very high. And the Patriots and the American people didn't think that was very fair at all, okay? And that kind of stirred up a bit of trouble. So, Paul was a member of a group called the Sons of Liberty, okay? That's a very important name that we're gonna see tomorrow in tomorrow's lesson. Paul's group staged a protest against the high price of tea because they liked it and they didn't think it was fair that they had to pay that much for tea, okay? That protest is a very famous one called the Boston Tea Party. And now, that is not a very fancy tea party where everybody gets dressed up and has tea together. No, we're gonna go over that tea party tomorrow, and I want you guys to see what it's really like. Another thing that Paul was famous for, remember we said that he was a very fast horseman. He would warn people about attacks. In this picture, you can see one of his most famous rides, and it is called the Midnight Ride. So on April 18th, Paul got word that the British were coming and they were gonna attack the town. And so Paul hopped on his horse and rode through the town and told everyone that the British were coming, the British were coming, and the people were able to get to safety and do what they need to do. So this ride was called the Midnight Ride, and it is a very famous ride involving our guy right here, Paul Revere. So tomorrow, for our lesson, we are going to be talking about the Boston Tea Party, which involves Paul Revere, involves the Sons of Liberty, and it's just a really, really cool lesson. So I hope that you will join me tomorrow.